Heroin is a highly addictive illegal drug. It is used by millions of addicts around the world who are unable to overcome the urge to continue taking this drug every day of their lives, knowing that if they stop, they will face the horror of withdrawal. Heroin is made from resin and poppy plants. Milky sap opium is first removed from the pod and the poppy flower. The opium is refined to make morphine, then further refined into different forms of heroin. In its purest form, heroin is a white powder, but often it is found to be rose gray, brown, or black in color. The coloring comes from additives which has been used to dilute it, which can include sugar, caffeine, and other substances. Street heroin, sometimes cut, or other poisons.
An estimated 13.5 million people in the world take opioids, including 9.2 million who use heroin. In 2007, 93% of the world's opium supply came from Afghanistan. Its total export value was about $4 billion, of which almost 3/4 went to traffickers. About a quarter went to Afghan opium farmers.
Short-term effects include rush, slowed breathing, cloud mental functioning, nausea and vomiting, drowsiness. The long-term effects of heroin include bad teeth, cold sweats, itching, weakening immune system, a coma, and respiratory illness.
Hi, I'm Logan Cook, and this is my story about someone in my family that does heroin.
What do you know about the facts on the drug heroin itself?
The facts, I know that it messes up your teeth and it pretty much eats away at your body pretty much.
What do you think should be done about it in the community, and how would you get it done?
Probably start a petition and try to get everybody in on it and pretty much try to get it freaking eliminated.
What do you think heroin has done to the community so far?
Pretty much ruined it.
That's pretty much it.
More and more people every year are getting addicted to heroin. It is an epidemic that needs to come to an end. The charts and numbers for heroin users raise every year and is getting way out of hand. Children nowadays are being born with heroin in their system from their parents being addicted to it, and it causes birth defects and causes them to have mental illnesses. Young teens are now being addicted to the drug heroin, and they are not being able to get off of it. Their parents do not know what to do, and it's becoming a worldwide epidemic. The opiates in the system are causing them more and more to get attached to it and more addicted to it, and they can't find any help, and it keeps raising every year, and they don't know what to do about it.
Has anyone in your family or anyone that you know ever done heroin?
Yeah, a couple people I know have done it. No one in my family, really.
How do you think that affected them or their families?
Made them not want to be around. Like, it made the family not want to be around them. And, yeah.
How would you treat it if someone in your family was addicted to heroin?
I would try to pay money to put them in rehab, so they wouldn't go through that. Try to avoid it as much as possible.
How do you think heroin has affected today's society?
I think it's affected it real bad because a lot of people have done it. There's a lot of tweakers, and I think that it's a drug that shouldn't be done because it messes up a lot of people, messes a lot of people's family, breaks lives, kills people. So I don't think it should.
And what do you think we can do as a society to make it better and keep that drug off the streets?
I think more people that cook it, make it, try not to let them keep continuing what they do, try to bust them, and take as much of the supply as they can, get rid of it, make sure that nothing is getting smuggled in or out.
Just basically keep it off the streets?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thank you for your time, Mr. Joseph. Hello, Andrea. Anyone you know or in your family maybe, do you know anyone who has done heroin in their life?
Yeah, one of my family members took heroin and he's still addicted.
And how do you think that affected your family as a whole?
We used to be super close, and then that person got like secretive and just closed themselves off, and they didn't want to be around. They started stealing, so now we don't associate.
And what do you think heroin has done to today's society?
Heroin has definitely ruined society. It has taken drugs to a different level. It's more than a gateway. It's just highly addictive, and people have taken it way too far. And it's caused a lot of crimes.
And how do you think, as a society, how do you think we can get rid of this drug and keep it off the streets?
We just have to make younger generations aware of the